Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Athens, Greece. If it's basketball and it's happening in this great city, that's no surprise. So many big ones, and coming right out, coming up with the steal, but failing to convert. Greece, right after the opening whistle, or the opening tip, Kalitzakis looked like he had a layup. He hesitated, and Serbia does what Serbia does. They don't give up on the ball. They hustle back. And now Greece have committed the foul. Golden opportunity for all these guys to get experience. Davidovac from the corner. His attempt rims out. And a foul called down low. So Flionis brings the basketball up the floor, guarded by the taller Alexa Radonov, who commits the foul. And again, these players also auditioning for spots in on the World Cup roster. So they all need to put in a good performance today. They want to raise eyebrows. They want to let head coach Itoudis, who's not here tonight, know that they need to be considered for a spot on the team. Here is a long three-pointer, and I mean that was from Thessaloniki, and that one was off target. Toliopoulos. Kalitzakis guarding Davidovac, gives away quite a few centimeters there. Now here's Jovic driving in. Into the corner it goes. Radonov, he's fouled while attempting a three-pointer. And Flionis fouls Radonov. Right, you see the Serbia players and the coach already talking to the referees, just making sure they politely get a few points across. Radonov makes the first. Radonov understands what it's like to play in Greece. Fully aware. He plays with Peristeri, misses the second. And he also plays for the Greek legend, one of the many Greek legends, Vasilis Spanoulis. And he only makes one of the 3 free throws. That is what you call not cashing in on a big opportunity here at the start of the game. Flionis, bounce pass. Over to Toliopoulos. Toliopoulos crosses up his defender. And the ball stays out. That is a very tough assignment to guard. They work those mismatches. Jovic drives in, and he goes around the rim and stays out. Kalitzakis has it, and he crosses midcourt. Much bigger Serbia team out on the floor right now. So Greece will try to perhaps take advantage with their pace. But it helps if you can hit some jump shots. Here is Flionis. Kalitzakis with the rebound. Kalitzakis with Radonov on his back, and then he drives in. And foul called. Kalitzakis with Panathinaikos, 24-year-old. There he is catching it in the corner. Hands it off to Flionis. Oh, beautiful pass. And the miss from Gontikas, his Ike teammate. And I think that's almost a sign of that size advantage that we talk about that the Serbia team has. Gontikas worried about his shot getting blocked, even though he's not a small player himself. Radonov for three. That was short. And again, another opportunity for Greece. Toliopoulos went deep into the paint and brings it back outside. Passes it back outside to Kalaitzakis, just behind the stripe, and he can't get it to go. But then Serbia almost, with only blue shirts underneath the board, didn't rebound the basketball. But they get it, and it's now Stefan Jovic. So Kalaitzakis reaches in and hits his opponent on the head. Kalaitzakis right at home. He plays here for Panathinaikos, as I said. And the same with some of the other Greek players, the Flionis's, the Gontikases. So they haven't had to travel far, nor has Serbia for that matter. It's not that far away. Jovic gets it down low. And Serbia just not getting the finish. Radonov, meanwhile, has come out, and Jeremic has come in. Kalaitzakis, finally! Greece! It took 4 minutes and 9 seconds, but they finally get their first points of the game, and it's a three-pointer. Wow. I'm not sure the defense worked that time on Milutinov. He tied it. They had the double team, but he patiently held on to it. He wasn't in the lane, so he didn't have to worry about the 3 seconds. Toliopoulos thought about it. Now, skip pass. Three-pointer from Flionis. There he goes. And again, a huge opportunity for these young players just to send a little bit of a message to Coach Atudis. Don't write me off. Include me in that World Cup squad. The drive and the basket is good. Jovic, the veteran. And really the other thing that you have to say, you might have a few faces missing for both of these teams, but anytime these players get a chance to represent these countries, they are going to jump at it, because it's not often that you're asked. I mean, you've got a pecking order, and it's tough to break into these teams. There's so much basketball depth. Moratos has checked into the game. He's come in for Flionis. So a little bit of a different look, a little bit more size. Maybe not quite as much quickness. There's Toliopoulos avoiding Jovic. Toliopoulos gets down to the baseline and makes the pass. Gontikas couldn't catch it. Up ahead, it leads to a break. You got it, Kurica. And you can't miss opportunities like that if you're Greece, because it's going to allow Serbia to get out and run. Toliopoulos dribbling around up top, making a pest of himself. Here's a great rim protection from Milutinov. Get it out of here. I don't care if this is where you're from. That was Kaladzakis that missed the shot. Here is the three-pointer. Is good from Yeremec, excuse me. Cedevita Olympia, Marko Yeremec, 31 years of age, treasuring the opportunity to play for Serbia. Now the reach and almost, look at him getting after the basketball. What work that is from Serbia. Take note, Nemanja Dangubic getting after the basketball. Another player that's in Greece with Prometheus Patras. He's played in 4 of the qualifiers, so shot clock about to expire. Moratos puts it up, that's short. Just glanced off the rim and goes out of bounds. Onion Yeremec has come into the game. Greece looking for a pick-me-up. So they bring in Papas. Number 8 comes in for Toliopoulos. You saw him puffing away over there on the sidelines. So the foul puts Yeremec on the free throw line. First time Papas has played in a competitive game for Greece. And misses both, but Serbia get the basketball back. Dangubic. And they end up getting a layup, Dangubic. Penetration, drive, whistle blows, free throws coming for the home team. Chigata Kurica whistled for the personal. Rogvakopoulos going to the line. George Papas, who's come into the game, I was talking about 24 years of age, actually hails from New Jersey. Played at Monmouth. And the free throws are good. So I'm sure the American Greek community watching him. Yeremec gets it back. Gets it down low, Milutinov. Chigata Kurica, he can shoot it, but Moratos, and now Papas. You can see his gait has a little bit of a different way about him. Here's Moratos driving in. Whistle blows again and the foul. Hatzidakis, Hukas also in the game. Hatzidakis with the foul. Milutinov at the free throw line. This is a Greece team that just needs to try to keep this game close. Oh, I wish I could tell you who those two people are that we keep seeing in the stands. I just don't know who they are. The average age of the Serbia team today, 28. Average age for Greece, 24. Get the offensive rebound. They pass it down low. Serbia not able to save it in bounds. Here's a chance down low, and just not able to get it to drop here. The final minute of the first quarter. Serbia, remember, they win, they qualify for the World Cup. Pulling in, missing. You can imagine Belgium fans, if they're watching this one before their team takes on Great Britain, are hoping they can get a miracle, not a miracle, but at least a favor from Greece. But despite this shirt tug, Milutinov got in and scored. 20 seconds remaining. Greece will try to hold it for one. And shot from the baseline, no good. Long shot is short, and Serbia, well, we talked about this being a young Greek team. They trail Serbia 15-8 at the end of the first quarter. Hatzidakis trying to guard Milutinov. Milutinov going to work. One quarter in the books. Serbia lead at 15-8. Oh for 8 inside the arc, Greece. That's weird. That's strange looking at that. Serbia 5 of 9. Kalazakis, when he hit the three-pointer, that gave the Greek fans a little bit of hope. But I think Serbia experience and size has kind of come to the fore for the majority of the quarter, and they have jumped out to a 15-8 lead. Remember, they win this game, they qualify for the World Cup. Download Courtside 1891, folks, in your smartphone. Scan in the barcode, and you'll get video stream schedules and scores, everything you need to follow the World Cup qualifiers. Here's Pappas. Rogvakopoulos just behind the stripe. And the offensive rebound and put back. Nice play by Hatzidakis. his first bucket. Yermas fouled by Papas. Yermas gets it over to Yadimic, missing. Stay at this end. Yermic running over to the bench. He's going to take a seat. And Morato's called for the foul. Ristic is checked into the game. Here he is turning and putting it high off the glass and in. Been a great addition to that Galatasaray side. Moratos drives in, gets it to go. Stayed with his right hand, but is able to make it. Radonov into the paint, back outside. Dangubic back to Radonov. Goes in and gets the 2 points. Rokvakopoulos takes the contact and earns the trip to the free throw line. Again, you talk about the age in a game like this. It's very important. Rokvakopoulos just 21. So the second is good. Manolopoulos watching from the sidelines. Wants to see his team put in a good performance today against Serbia. And I think nothing would excite Greek basketball like a win over Serbia tonight. Knowing that Serbia need to get a win to get to the World Cup. And the foul called. Ristic paying immediate dividends as he comes into the game. Couple of shots going to the glass both times, fundamentally sound. And we'll go down to the bench and try to listen in to Manolopoulos.
Όλες οι μπάλες είναι εκεί. Σκι πάσα δεν υπάρχει, παιδιά. Πρέπει να είναι συνεπής ο low eye και χέρια στην μπάλα.
Ρόκα, εδώ. Χωραΐτη. Ή μάλλον Μουράτος. Μουράτος. Θα παίξουμε 41. Έτσι. Κάνε ένα fake. Το 5 εδώ. Κάνε ένα fake και παίρνει από εδώ. Με ταχύτητα προσπάθησε να πάρει δεξί διάδρομο. Και έχουμε δύο παίκτες στη weak side.
Πάμε.
Εντάξει, και εσύ εδώ.
Hey, let's get a selfie. Let everybody know we're at the game tonight. Download Courtside 1891 by scanning in that barcode, and you'll get all the video stream schedules and scores. Remember, you can watch all of the World Cup qualifiers, no matter what region, Europe, Asia, Africa, Americas. You can watch them all on Courtside 1891. Everybody's raving about it. Into the corner. Vakvakopoulos spins, turns, gets it back, puts it up, and you can count it. Well, if he does that, they're not going to take him off the court, that's for sure. Back to a 5-point game. And now the steal. And I'll tell you what, I think Serbia was slightly nervous there that they might call it unsportsmanlike. And in the end, probably happy that Moraitis was able to just take it and go in for the layup. And just these moments right here, these last couple, that was kind of iffy. Probably not enough done from Yadermas. Gets it back to a 3-point game. It just goes to show how this might not be so straightforward for Serbia, leading by 3 points against this very young Greek team.
Igramo protiv njega. Sad ulazi, ti ulaziš umjesto njega. Sad je 21 najbolji igrač i broj 1 najbolji igrač. Ti pritiskaš 21, okej? A ti devetku, ovaj čelen, daj neka. Idemo čest da odigramo još jedan. Čest. Uđite dobro u akciju. Vidiš da igraju agresivno. Napravite prodor. Pravit će faul. Ajde, ajde.
Serbia fans sitting next to Greek fans, all in perfect harmony. One big basketball family. International basketball family. Moraitis holding Dangubic. And look at that, Moraitis comes up with another opportunity for Greece, forces the turnover. And leads to a 3-point shot. Is good and tied it. Moraitis has certainly made an impact. Give him the assist, give him the steal, and Hukas with the 3-pointer, and now going up for the rebound was Hukas, who just showed us his shooting skills, and Moraitis seems to be making all the difference in the world. Hukas again, will it be another 3? Not this time. So in fact, they didn't tie it. I guess they didn't give him the 3. It's a 2, 21-20. Well, that long jumper stayed off, and good work for Serbia to get that back. That didn't look possible. They stay with it. Seems like the Serbians just a little bit quicker, faster to the basketball on the rim. Those rebounds. Borisa Simanic winning the day on that one, but that was the jump shot. Now it's back to a 3-point deficit. See, Hukas had a 2 instead of a 3, and Vakvakopoulos now missing with the 3. Hukas called for the foul from behind. Another player at Pedisteri. Radonov looking for an unsportsmanlike. You look at Radonov, and intriguing player if he could ever put it all together. 25 years of age, good size at 2.01 meters in height, 6 feet 7 inches. Boy, good aggressive play, but in the end, wasn't able to finish from Hukas. Hukas is 22 years of age, seeing some of that inexperience. And how about Samanic, excuse me, Borisa Samanic. And the lead goes to 8. So right when Greece had the wind in their sails, now they've fallen back behind by 8 points. It's important that they get an answer here. Big possession. Shot clock down to 5. Moratos. Well, definitely an important play there. Moratos, 25 years of age. He's been in some of these battles. And the miss, and Hukas with the rebound. And the foul in the backcourt. It's exciting watching Hukas play. I have to be honest. And some of these others in this Greek team, these young players, you want to see what they can do. Hukas played for the youth national teams at under 18, under 19, under 20 level. It's never a huge contributor in terms of points or whatever, but could be one of those late bloomers. Here he is getting the rebound, and Radonov, though, takes it right away from him. And Hukas is going to be upset with himself. Manolopoulos calls timeout. Great aggressive play by Radonov. And that was Hukas. It just needs to be more alert. Radonov with 7 points, 4 rebounds.
Να κάνουμε μια μαλακία εσύ και μια μαλακία εσύ. Σπάτε τα συστήματα. Για ποιο λόγο? Για ποιο λόγο? Δεν σας αρέσει έτσι όπως παίζουμε? Τολιόπουλος στο Μουράτο. Κουσέλογλου. Κουγκάς. Είστε έτοιμοι να παίξετε? Πάμε λίγο να πάρουμε και άμυνα. Λοιπόν, δεξιά πας καλύτερα. Ρόγκα. Κολιόπουλος. Μωραΐτης. Πάσα και εντόφ. Εάν έχεις reject να πας, πας. Αλλιώς, φλερ, σπάμε την μπάλα και παίζουμε απ' την άλλη. Εντάξει. Έλα μαλάκες. Ένα, δύο, τρία.
I mean, you want to call, you want to say you got to be patient with these Greek players because you do have some young guys, maybe not quite as experienced, but at the end of the day, this is a European qualifier for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And yes, they've qualified, but this is a European qualifier for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And you're going up against a Serbia team that's trying to qualify. This is your big chance. You need to deliver. Youth, being young is not an excuse. And you could feel that in the words of the coach for Greece, although you have to know that he has to be realistic. That said, they're still in it, trailing by 8 points. Davidovac driving in and just doesn't get the drop. Serbia at bench just hoping they can open up a big lead and relax a little bit. Koliopoulos back in the game, takes it deep, back outside, chased by Jeremic. And that was a difficult pass, good catch. And Moraïtis for 3. Well, he heard some hard words in the huddle during the timeout. And he comes out and says, I'll give you a three-pointer, coach. Get off my back. A little fortunate there that they're able to get the basketball back. You know, Mauritis has had some interesting moments. He's got a couple of steals to go with his 5 points. And also they called a foul on Jeremic, so they're going to keep the basketball at this end. This could be a huge trip for Greece. They inbound it to Rukvakopoulos. So he fouled Kuziloglu, Jeremic. And here's another three, and it doesn't go down, but the offensive rebound and put back. And he is fouled going up. Militonov. I mean, yes, you'd rather the three go in if you're Greece, but that's an encouraging sign to see the offensive rebound. Now that man right there, number 22, Jonas Kuziloglu. Say that 20 times. And you can see how badly these players want to win this game for Greece. Timeout on the court, 30-25, Serbia on top. We knew it was going to be fun, and so it is proving to be.
Ajde da završimo sa dobrom skokom. Samo to. Odbrana je dobra, da završimo sa skokom. Da odigramo čest. Da odigramo čest. Da odavde sa ripikom ako može. Ovako. Ovo. Ajmo ovde. Da tražimo tu. Da taj gol. Stefan. Da odigramo taj gol za tebe. Znači čest od kraja. Za rovi dole. Pričuvaj malo loptu sa krži. Dajmo ovde i guramo dole. Ajmo. Čest. Ajde. Mi smo najbolji.
That young man is looking good tonight, as are those ladies waving the Greek flags. It's all about coming out tonight, supporting the national team here in Athens. Not sure there'll be a party at the Acropolis after if Greece wins, but even so, it is a family event tonight, and it's great to see. Come to a big sporting event like a basketball game and get to see the national team play. I mean, look at all these kids. They're not going to forget this. They're going to be talking about this for the next 2 weeks. Get to wear the colors. They're going to want to be basketball players. Look at that. You think those kids are excited? Look at him. Look at him go. But serious business for Serbia. They're only leading by 4 points. Davidovac feeds the low post. And foul called on Kuziloglu. Third team foul. And the pass and the dunk for Militunov. Kalazakis had that early three-pointer. Sampouros turns, puts it up, and gets it to go. Nice touch for the big fella. Jovic just kind of read the situation, floated in. Wright is taking it. Shot clock winding down, has to put it up. Both teams shooting it pretty well in this quarter. Jovic just scored with the layup on a nice little pass and a throwdown from Milutinov. 8 points now, the lead. They want to go 2 for 1 if they can. Ooh, dangerous cross-court pass. And the reverse layup is good. So about a 4-second differential in the game clock and the shot. No, it's only about a 1-second differential. I thought there was more. So Serbia can effectively hold it for 1. Feel like it's imperative that Greece do not give away a bucket here. Simanic for 3. Well, that was not what the doctor ordered for Greece. Great play. And Borisa has nailed a couple of big shots here. Borisa Simanic's 3-pointer sends Serbia off to the locker room with a 39-30 lead over Greece at halftime. And we're about ready to start this second half. Again, Serbia trying to qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. They need to win tonight to be assured of their place in the 32-team tournament. Jagada Koritsa starts things off with a 3-pointer, and you can feel the sense of urgency is greater for Serbia. Looking at it objectively, Cleonis, Kalazakis, Toliopoulos, Hukas, and Hatzidakis on the court for Greece. And, well, there's Toliopoulos answering with a 3-pointer. Davidovac, Milutinov, Radonov, Jagada, Koritsa, and Jovic on the court for this Serbia team. So the prize for victory for Serbia is a spot in the World Cup. They did not get it off in time. The prize for Greece? What was Pezic crossing himself for after that? Was he saying that was a prayer? I didn't get. I've never seen him do that before. Pezic, goodness gracious, one of the all-time greatest coaches, coaching Serbia. Good drive. Oh boy, the right idea. Kalazakis comes up with the basketball. Three-pointer. Nope. Doesn't drop. And Radonov called for the foul. Seeing a little bit of toughness from this young Greek team. You got to like it. Hatzidakis and Hukas making the most of their minutes. Hukas, look at Pezic. He just wants this thing to be over. He wants his team to punch the ticket. So what's at stake for Greece? I mean, we talked about it. We talked about national pride. They're here at home. You see all the kids here. I mean, this is an important game for them. Fleonis for 3. That's long. And Serbia, it's not just a matter of qualifying for the World Cup. These guys also are auditioning for spots on the team. They want to be in this team. They want to be in that team. And the lesson that we learned as well from watching Spain play at the Eurobasket last year is that a lot of, some of those guys started playing as Radonov goes up against the foul. Remember, Spain had a lot of their more anonymous, less celebrated players playing in the qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2009, and they did not go to the World Cup, but those players did go to last summer's Eurobasket and won the title. So it all adds up. Experience, proving what you're worth, and ultimately these Serbia players know that everything is evaluated and everything is an opportunity. Milutinov frustrated. He didn't make it. He does make the free throw, however. Yadurmas is going to come back into the game. And you just know, you talk about why is this important for Greece? Why is it important for Serbia? Because you know that tomorrow morning, well, probably tonight, everybody's going to be checking the scores, looking at the internet, if they're not watching the game already, which they probably are, and wondering, how did the national team do tonight? It is the engine that drives basketball in the country, and that's what we're seeing tonight. Here is the drive and the denial from Davidovac. I mean, do these countries have giant clubs in them? Yes, they do. But don't underestimate the impact of the national team. Kalaitzakis now brings it forward. And you know he's desperate to win tonight. Here he is driving in. Oh, boy, what a terrific finish. The dump, and nice sharing of the basketball for Serbia. Bounce pass. Three-pointer. That's long. And to me, that looks like Serbia have position. But I'd have to see the replay. Let's have a look. I mean, Hoka is certainly looking like he was fouled the way he plays. But I would have thought that was Serbia not doing anything wrong there. Kalaitzakis picks up the basketball, shot clock winding down, puts it up for three. Almost. Ball batted away. Good work from Yadurmas, beating Toliopoulos to the basketball. Toliopoulos goes out. Moraitis comes back in. Jovic looks like he took a knock on his left elbow. So he goes out. Good job, Serbia, getting it down low, and Milutinov going up and putting it in. And they've got their biggest lead of the game, 13 points.
Βιώνεις. Πάμε. Γιατί πέφτουμε, γιατί βλέπω κεφάλια κάτω. Πάμε. Αυτά που μπορούμε να παίξουμε τώρα είναι 41 με ταχύτητα, έτσι. Όποιος θα το πάρει, θέλω το άλλο γκάρ εδώ πέρα. 2-1. Στην πάσα αυτή παίζουμε. Έτσι, second offer.
Μην ξεχνάτε, τελειώνει σε Dallas Action. Κάνουμε swing, ανεβαίνει, επιστρέφει η μπάλα, Dallas Action, το 5 είναι.
Εντάξει, θέλω πρώτη επίθεση, θέλω όμως Dallas. Free move.
Άντε.
Free move. Από ποια πλευρά, ξέρουμε.
Ναι. 1, 2, 3.
So the onus is on Greece now to really make some plays, and easier said than done. But you got to get back to basketball basics sometimes. Get it down low. Out to Kalazakis for three, and that cuts it back to a 10-point game. And you like seeing the young kid getting his chance with the national team and making it count. Kalazakis, 24 years of age. Oh, boy, that was just a veteran move. Gigadis Kurica. Such a good player. Muratos for three. Back to single digits. I mean, you gotta really tip your hat to Gigadis Kurica, 35 years of age. Here he is. You want to play for that national team, don't you? He is getting his big moment. And how about that? The three-point shot from Jeremic. Jeremic also getting that chance with Serbia. Muratos. 12 points the difference, and look at him go, Muritis. Frustrated he doesn't get the basket, and they're appealing for the three-point shot. Now the question is, will they go and look at it and reevaluate? Ooh, they should. They should look at that, and I think they will. I think they're going to look at it because the refs are huddled, and they're going to go take a look. And that's the beauty. It's great refereeing by Castillo right there. He goes up to Castillo, and they're like, let's go have a look. I think they're going to call this unsportsmanlike. I've been wrong before, but I think they will call it. I did not see Gigadis Kurica playing the basketball here. I mean, that's just grabbing his arm. I'm fairly certain this is going to be 2 free throws and possession. Yeah, it's going to be 2 free throws and possession. And indeed, so good job by the refereeing crew to put their heads together, use the technology that they have, and to be sure. And Gigadis Kurica, he knows. It's not to say that Jagatic Kurica is not a great player. He is, but great players make plays like that as well. If you're going to dance, you got to pay the fiddler. And that's what's happened. And Moraitis makes both free throws. So an opportunity to close the gap to 8, maybe even 7. You're not necessarily looking for a 3 here. Oh boy, and you're not going to cut it at all because Gontikas is called for an offensive foul. Just moving a little bit, getting in a little bit late. Manilopoulos doesn't like it, but when does the coach like it? When his player gets a foul called. Yarmas looks at what's in front of him. Oh, great hands. Moraitis. Rugvakopoulos, in fact, was the one who got the steal. I love watching these games because you always hear coaches say, get your hands up on defense. Get your hands up on defense. And so many times you see just getting your hands up on defense, you come up with a deflection, you come up with a steal, and that was Rugvakopoulos there. And, well, tough move. Finish wasn't there. Good job defensively by Serbia, keeping Moratos out. So Gontikas called for the push on Milutinov, who's really the class low post player in this game. Makes the first free throw. 13 points, 8 rebounds. I mean, he is just about at his double-double of the night for the night, the first double-double in the game. And that's the difference in this game is Serbia's bigs. They have that experience, and that is something that they have exploited tonight. All credit to Greece for keeping it as close as they have. They're working hard. Here's Rugvakopoulos for 3. Crowd wanted a foul on the shot as well. So did Rugvakopoulos. Seeing some good stuff from him tonight. 8 points the difference. Here's Gontikas putting his body on Milutinov. And that's a good call as well. Then Gubic is going to have a pair of free throws. Yeah, of course that's a foul. This is Rugvakopoulos' second three-pointer of the night. I mean, Rugvakopoulos is out there talking to the referee right now. I mean, that's not even a close call. You're diving in, reaching, and making contact. That is a foul. And you're a young man. Just listen to the referee. You're having a good game. Just get on with it. Back to a 10-point lead. Moratos. Back to Rugvakopoulos, over to Moraitis. Had a good look, clean, wide open, and Pezic tells Yarmes, slow it down. We're in no rush. Dan Gubic, and now a chance to run for Moraitis. Oh, nice shimmy. Moratos, that was short. And Moraitis with the rebound. Chance of hell is raining down from the stands. Spin, and they share it. And shot clock violation. It's tough, you know. I mean, you got 24 seconds. You're trying to run the offense. You want to get a good shot. And that's one of the challenges of the game. I love the 24-second shot clock. It forces teams to play. The game has evolved over the years, and it's nice. I mean, nobody wants to see somebody just dribbling out on the perimeter. Time off the clock. It's like watching paint dry. I mean, for the life of me, I don't know why college basketball, the NCAA, doesn't go to the 24-second shot clock. Doesn't make sense. All these guys want to play professional basketball one day. And the drive, and 2 free throws coming. And Gubic is doing a good job in this third quarter. Here late. Oh, oh, he got it to go in. Svetislav Pezic still chewing gum. Makes both free throws. 12 points the difference. Sweet jump hook from Gontikas. Nice penetration. The dunk, they get it to Milutinov, and he's fouled. It's just good basketball. Go to your best player, and that is definitely Milutinov. Makes himself available, and Moraitis clearly with a hack. If Serbia going to win this game, I don't think there's any doubt about it. Milutinov will be with the team when they are at the World Cup. He is really a solid player. You got to really appreciate. Really does not hurt you at all. He only helps you. And then you bring Jokic into the mix. And I have to say, you know, you remember, you go back to the Eurobasket several months ago. The Serbia-Italy game, round of 16, and without a doubt, one of the more bizarre games ever. I mean, it was, you know, Italy, some talent, Serbia on top, but just to see the way that Italy won that game with Serbia seemingly in position to win. I'm sure a lot of questions have been asked about what went wrong at that moment. I mean, Serbia, if they put it all together, they can win the world title. This isn't a team that's just going out to qualify. They're going out to win the title. I mean, if you're Serbia, every tournament that you go into, you expect to win it, and that's the way it should be. I mean, the reality is, if you go back, you know, the last time from that area, a team that won the world title, Yugoslavia, 2002. So it's been a long drought for the Balkans, but obviously Yugoslavia is not Serbia. Serbia was a part of Yugoslavia. Serbia's had some great summers, making it to finals of World Cups in 2014, the Rio Olympics in 2016. The Eurobasket 2017. And with Jokic, it stands to reason they've got a chance to win the title. And some of the other players that'll come in, and you know, squad building and everything else, who's going to be in that team. And that is it for the end of the third quarter. Oh, he made it! Did he get it off in time? Did he get it off in time? Are you kidding me? It's possible. They're going to have to look at it. Moritas. And something has to be done, folks. Come on, let's be honest. That can't just be a three-pointer. That's got to be a four-pointer. He threw that thing in from, well, Patras. Look at this. He did. He got it off in time. It's going to be a three-pointer for Greece and Moritas. I love it. Count it. You're not loving it if you're Serbia. You are loving it if you're Moritas in Greece. Incredible scenes. And that just adds a little layer of tension to Serbia that they don't want right now. They want to put this thing away. But they lead it 62-55 over Greece at the end of three. Well, with that three-pointer now, Greece have 9 compared to 5 for Serbia. Serbia with 7 more makes inside the arc. And could be any quicker with those graphics, that's for sure. Best plays of the third quarter. What a shot that was. Wow. So Greece sticking with it. You know, you feel like watching Greece tonight. They're having fun. They want to win. They're not giving up. And you feel like Serbia, they just have that little bit too much. But look at that. Look at that shot right there. And that's why you do actually practice, you know, at the end of practice, you do practice that. You throw that up. How many times do we see it to where that doesn't go in and is close? But look at that. It captures the imagination. They love each other. Look at that. You did it. You made it. That's right. We can win this game. And Serbia's like, come on, let's just get this over with. We want to win the game and qualify for the World Cup. Scanning the barcode to get courtside 1891. That's where you can watch all of the World Cup qualifiers. And in a way, it's even better for Greece because they start with possession here at the start of the fourth quarter. And I repeat, nothing would make Greece happier than to beat Serbia tonight. It doesn't matter who's wearing that Serbia shirt. They would love to put off their World Cup qualifying celebrations. Moritas drives in. Oh, they pound the board. Rogvakopoulos is fouled. He almost had a three-point play opportunity. Meanwhile, Uskokovic is checked into the game for Serbia, his first action in the game. So the only player that's not played so far is Dusan Bezlec. And this is a Greece team that won't. I mean, this is serious business. And just looking at Davidovac, the pressure is on Serbia right now. They want to get this done. They come into this knowing they want to qualify for the World Cup tonight. They don't want this to go any extra time. They don't want to be watching Belgium play Great Britain after this game. Because obviously if Great Britain were to beat Belgium, then Serbia would also qualify. They want to take care of business. They don't want to go in through the back door. But that miracle of a shot has given Greece a chance. Davidovac, Ristic, Gigadis, Kurica, Jeremic, and Uskokovic on the court right now for Serbia. Get the basketball to Ristic. Oh, that's a shirt tug from Moratos, clearly. And good job, Serbia, identifying the mismatch. Look at Murato's handful of jersey. You see that a lot. And look, there's Gontikas grabbing the jersey. Davidovic, skip pass, three-pointer, he's fouled, he makes it! You gotta believe it! Jeremic, the 31-year-old, terrific. What a shot. And they were owed that. You have to feel like after the miracle shot at the end of the third quarter. What a shot from Marko Jeremic. And now a chance for a 4-point play. It's the second time he's played in these European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. He does not complete the 4-point play. He had also played for Serbia in a couple of Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers. You just love it. I mean, there's so many reasons why you want to watch this game. You want to watch it for guys like Jeremic, living a dream, playing for his national team, and making a shot like that. Here's Jeremic guarding Murato's a long way from the basket. Man, that was a big shot that he made. Taking it back and kind of easing the tension for Serbia. Taking it back to an 8-point lead. Now Radonov back into the game. Really good in the first half. Pezic really coaching over there. He's on the court. Here's the three-point shot, no good. That was Kozigoglu. Serbia pick up the basketball. Ristic has it, long way from the basket. Oh, nice bounce pass, Davidovic. Oh, how about him? What a pass that was in traffic. He had the wherewithal to make that pass after not catching it cleanly. That is a sound, strong play from Davidovic. Oh, good reach in by Rugvakopoulos. It's a 3-on-2 break, hands it off. Great play and the foul. Murato's frustrated that he didn't score. Uskokovic reaches in and commits the foul. And probably could have got away with just keeping his hands extended, not going for the block. I'm not sure that Muratos would have made that. Uskokovic goes out. Yadermas comes back in. Kalazakis wondering when he's going to get back into the game. He's got 8 points. Muratos. That's not a line drive free throw, but it's definitely not a shot that has a lot of arc on it. But hey, if it works, it works. And it's back to a 6-point game. And again, a little bit of nerves here. And look at that great play by Rugvakopoulos defensively, giving away some size to Ristic and knocking it away. Murato seems to be enjoying himself. What a drive. What a drive that was. Terrific finish from Hukas, and now it's a 4-point game. And that was great defense. I mean, just an unbelievable finish. and they're just having a good time, folks. I mean, they're enjoying themselves. And this is no fun and games for Serbia. They need to win this game to go ahead and qualify for the World Cup. So they call timeout. Look at those kids. Imagination captured.
Okay, cool. I ti da budeš spreman, četiri, da budeš ovdje na dijagonalu. Tu i da opališ ili da produžiš. Razumeš, samo, znači, igramo kors bez obzira da li igraju čoveka ili zonu. Znači, kors postavite. Dali smo, nismo dali. Moramo da trčimo momci nazad. Sprintajte nazad.
So let's see how Serbia do out of the timeout. Yermes has it. 7.5 minutes, and it's Moratos that comes out for the steal. Passes it back to Rukvakopoulos. It's a 2-point game. The self-belief is growing in this Greece team, and it is a worrying thing for Serbia. Crazy things happening in the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. You cannot call a timeout and then turn the basketball over. I mean, that is just not a good sign. That was good, strong play. But so look at that. Moratos then passes it back. There are no gimmies. There are no easy wins in the European qualifiers. Yermes passes to the corner. And now another turnover. And Greece can tie it or take the lead. That was Borisa Simanic. And Moratos has it taken away by Radonov. Great play by Radonov. It is game on right now, folks. You better buckle them up. This is going to be tight. The drive, oh, professional finish from Ristic. Just get him the basketball. He is so smooth and poised. 10 points. It's only played 11-20. And Davidovac fouls Gontikas. Gontikas came into this game having played in 5 European qualifiers and having made 5 of 7 free throws. And he gets that one to drop. You know, these are the guys that watched Papaloukas, Diamantidis, Spanoulis growing up. They love being a part of this Greece national team. Now is their moment, and they want to get a signature win in their careers. They want to get a win tonight in Athens over Serbia. Jagadic Kurica passes it down low to Ristic. He's going to try to go up against Nope. He's going to pass it over to Davidovac. And they battle for the basketball. Serbia get it back. Davidovac has it in a new 14. Yermes steps back for 3. No, and Ristic there for the offensive rebound. Jagadic Kurica for the rebound. Takes it back out. So a third bite at the cherry for Serbia. And Toliopoulos fouls Davidovac. 5:21 remaining.
Very emotional game, but you cannot stay here. Also, and the other coach is here.
Okay, well, that needs no explanation. It's an emotional game, but don't go too far out on the court. And Pezic is like, I can't believe you're talking to me about this right now. World Cup qualification is a stake. Focus on the game. Davidovac gets it to drop. So he was fouled by Toliopoulos. And again, remember, Serbia on this trip down the floor had a couple of offensive rebounds. Davidovac makes, oh, that is a terrific rebound from Gontikas. He had Radonov, kept him on his back. Chance of Hellas ringing out throughout this Olympic arena. And look at that. Radonov guarding Hookgas. I mean, I think what I like more about Hookgas more than anything, and he might have thrown his left elbow, and that's exactly what Radonov is saying, and I agree with you, Alexa. But what I like about Hookgas is he's got some character to him. I mean, he's up for this. Look at him. Look at that kid. You want to talk about national team basketball, why it's important? Because you got these kids in here watching this game. They are loving it. He makes both. It's a one-point game. 68-67. Yaramas. Radonov. They've got Milutinov back in the game. They get him the basketball. Smart move. He puts it up. Oh, he can't get it to go. That was the right move. Greece can take the lead. Moraitis looking for space. There it is, the foul. They would have counted it if he had made it. And he knows that Hookgas frustrated. Hookgas is like, why did I not make that shot? And Serbia's like, thank goodness he did not make that shot. It's all about the jersey, folks. It's Greece against Serbia right now. Hookgas makes the first. We've got a tie game. 4:23 remaining. Unbelievable scenes. And honestly, folks, I keep harping on this, but to see so many of these young people here watching this game, it's getting me quite emotional. Greece have taken the lead. Serbia need a bucket. Where do they go? They put up a three. Yaramas, Davidovac had it. No, it fumbles it away into Gontigas' hands. Moraitis has it. Moraitis dribbles in hard, puts up a shot. He makes it. It's another Greek drama. The Greeks have come back. They have trailed by 13 points, and Moraitis takes the bump. He absorbs the contact, and look at this. He still makes the shot. Unbelievable poise and conviction by this Greece team tonight. And this crowd is right behind them.
prečivo njega i da mu ostavi 3 sekunde malo. Sad će prvo otigne skroz dole.
Well, these Greek fans, they ran into the streets back in 2006 when they upset LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony in the semifinals of the FIBA Basketball World Cup to make it to the title game in Japan. And these kids weren't even born. And now they're getting a taste of what national team basketball is all about. They are here living and breathing every moment. Tough moments for Serbia. They need to win it to qualify for the World Cup. Their hopes will not die on tonight's result, but they want to get the job done. Yermas over to Davidovac. Back to Yermas. Steps back for 3. Yes, he made it. He ties it up. That was big time from Onion Yermas. What a clutch shot that was. Rogvakopoulos drives in, puts up a rider. The 21-year-old. Boy, he's been terrific, and Yermas might have gotten away with a push there on Toliopoulos. Here's Milutinov. Fantastic basketball here down the stretch between these two rivals. And really the stakes are high for Serbia, especially Rogvakopoulos for 3. And now Serbia have a chance to go back in front. Yermas, bounce pass, beautiful play. And Milutinov goes up for the flush to put Serbia back in front. Wow, you got to say Yermas has just made 2 huge trips down the floor, making the jump shot to tie it, the 3-pointer, and then delivering a perfect bounce pass to Milutinov.
Θέλουμε μια καλή επίθεση εδώ πέρα, βγάλουμε ένα καλό σουτ. Εντάξει. Θέλω να παίξουμε fist four. Θα το πάρεις εσύ, θα βγεις. Πάσα πίσω, έξτρα πας, attack. Θέλουμε καλό κόψιμο. Εντάξει, μετά.
Coach, αν το pick and roll πάνε through, κάνουμε screen, εσύ κόβεις, εσύ ανεβαίνεις. Ποιον το παίρνει?
Ποιον? Το pick and roll. Το δεύτερο και εσύ. Πάμε commit με το 5, αλλά θέλω χέρια. 1, 2, 3.
75-73, Serbia on top of Greece. Chance of Hellas raining down from the stands. It's been a remarkable game for Greece. Serbia have really had to dig deep and make some plays here late. Rogvakopoulos gets in, puts it up, he ties it! Well, if you don't love international basketball after this game, you will never love it. This is unbelievable stuff here in Athens. Milutinov backing up, back outside to Davidovac for 3! Yes! Serbia take a big step closer to the World Cup. Sometimes it comes down to making plays, and Serbia have made on 3 straight possessions. Big plays. Moritas, count it! Unreal! Nobody wants to go home with a loss after this game tonight. They're leaving it all hanging out. Davidovac just hit a 3, gets it over to Milutinov from the line. The rebound, Rogvakopoulos. The tension is palpable. Are you kidding me? Here comes, oh, the swat. Morotos gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Oh, he stepped over, can you believe it? He stepped over the half-court line. He didn't realize how close he was. I have never in my life seen this, ever. Look at that swat from Yermas. And I'm sure that it's the same thing stepping out of bounds when you catch it on the sidelines. And now Morotos knows, wow, that was a big turnover. Well, sports is all about you make mistakes and you put it behind you, you come back and you make a play. Let's go down to the huddle.
Evo ga jedinici, evo ga dvojka, evo ga četvorka. Sačekaj ga da ti napravi blok. Izađi gol. I evo, primi šlop. Otvori ti za godinu.
Well, you've learned a lot about both of these teams tonight, about a lot of these players. You've learned a lot about Milutinov, about Yermas, Davidovac. I mean, Rogvakopoulos, his potential, look at that, 17 points tonight. And really for Greece, there's no such thing as a moral defeat. They want to get the win. For Serbia, it's a different story altogether. They need to win. They want to clinch this spot in the World Cup tonight. Entry pass, Yermas. He has been very good on the last few possessions for Serbia. Davidovac has it down low to Milutinov, going up against Gontika, or no, going up down low and scores. Well, that was smart. He was going up against Hatzidakis. I'm not sure what this is about. They want to review something. Maybe they saw something. I'll tell you what, if you're a player that did something wrong here and you shouldn't have done it, you better hope that they don't see it, because this would be terrible. Oh, they want to see if he got it off in time. That's what it is. Sorry. Yeah, he did. He got it off with like 0.1. You can't speak highly enough about Milutinov tonight. He's been big. I love seeing these veterans just get better and better, and he's one of them. He just gets better and better, Milutinov. Without him tonight, Serbia do not win this game. With him, they've got a chance. They're up by 2. 40 seconds remaining. Maridis. What a crazy night it is in Athens. This place has played host to so many big basketball games over the years. Remember, this is where Ginobili won the gold medal for Argentina. The drive down low, the basket is good. They were all tied up, and now Serbia will try to hold it for 1. Yermas has it, calls the play. Final seconds ticking off the clock. It was kicked. Goes off the foot of Hatzidakis. You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight? Had kind of a mismatch there with Rokvakopoulos trying to guard Milutinov. Kalazakis checks into the game here in a very tense situation. You better know what your assignment is. Moraitis goes out. I'm not sure why they make that change other than it's an issue of size. Moraitis hit that long shot, remember. They get it to Davidovac. Yautermas for three. He misses. We've got overtime. What a great attempt that was right at the end. It grazed the net from Greece. Nevertheless, we've got free basketball. It's 80-80 Greece and Serbia, and these fans are hooked on basketball forever after this game. Look at that. Look at the free throw shooting for Greece, 18 of 20. Three-point shooting for Serbia, 8 of 19. Greece already have qualified for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, one of the 9 countries from Europe that has done so coming into this window. Serbia trying to join them.
Μην τη ρισκάρετε, αλλά fake pass in, skip pass.
Εδώ να είναι ο παίκτης του Γιάννα μας θέλουμε, όχι ο Γερεμίτς, είναι πιο δυνατός. Ο παίκτης του Γιάννα μας εδώ. Άμα αλλάξουνε, Σαφ, εσύ τον κλειδώνεις από πάνω, τον κλειδώνεις από πάνω.
Boy, it was huge that Yautermas played tonight for Serbia. 27 years of age. He has made big-time plays. The same for Milutinov. He has been huge, the 28-year-old. The same as Davidovac, the 28-year-old. Those guys coming out tonight. And even with their presence against a very young Greek team, it's been tough. It has been tough. We've got an extra 5 minutes. Milutinov gets down low, and he is fouled. Hatzidakis called for the push. Plays at Colossus. H Hotels BC. And here's the thing, think about it, Hatzidakis, 22 years of age. Think about Hukas, you just saw him, 22 years of age. These guys are getting experience. I mean, this is golden. It doesn't matter what happens to Greece the rest of the night. These guys have had an unbelievable experience playing for their national team, getting that experience in this heat of competition. Milutinov makes 1 of 2. So Moratos has it. Kalazakis. Oh boy, that was a tough catch. And now he tries not to turn it over, but he does to Davidovac. Ball batted out of bounds. Davidovac, here we go again. Let's have a look. Morato says he didn't touch it. Yeah, I can see why he says that. Look. You maybe should have used the coach's challenge. I don't think they've used it yet. Oh, great play. They didn't need to use it. They get it right back. Oh, boy, look at the scramble. And Greece not able to save it. Great pressure by Serbia. And that was a case of Hook as attacking, but needs to understand the situation. In other words, where are you going with the basketball? Because you created a situation where you potentially could lose possession, which you did. Now Yilmaz, under 4 minutes remaining in the thrilling contest in Athens. They swing it. Jagadic Kurica for three. He misses. Moratos with the rebound. Serbia fans must be watching this and thinking, how in the world are we in this situation? We should be on top. Because Greece have really come after them tonight. But another turnover for Greece here in crunch time. That was Rugvakopoulos. Careless pass. The game is there for the taking for Serbia. You feel like it. Into the corner it goes. A three-pointer from Yilmaz. No good. And they get another offensive rebound. They feed Davidovic down low. Takes kind of a weird shot. What was he doing? Was he going for the reverse layup? Davidovic. Oh boy, that's close. Coach's challenge, get a message down to the bench. Tough drive, Yilmaz missing. And another chance, just 1 point has been scored in this overtime between these two countries. Moratis bounce pass. Swing it to the corner, and look at that, Rugvakopoulos for three. He's gonna have a lot of fans after this game. 20 points. 20. Moratis has 21. The dump to Milutinov is knocked away. There's no rush. Oh, another reach, and Yilmaz almost forced a turnover. Kalaitzakis. Boy, that would have really put Greece into a formidable position. But as it is, Serbia, they can tie it or they can take the lead with a three. Davidovic fouled by Kalaitzakis. Kalaitzakis just understands how close he was to stretching this to a 5-point lead. Good job. Nevertheless, Davidovic with the pressure free throws coming. He had only taken 2 free throws in the qualifiers before tonight's game. Davidovic. And tonight he is 1 of 2. So he's made 2 of his 4 free throws in the European qualifiers. He makes that one to pull to within 1. Man, this is great stuff. Overtime between Greece and Serbia, 83-82. Davidovic makes both to tie it. Those were clutch free throws. Mr. Ice running in his veins, Davidovic. Rugvakopoulos for three! Are you kidding? A new star is being born tonight for Greek basketball, Rugvakopoulos. He is hitting some huge shots. It's a 3-point lead for the Hellas, for the Greeks. Yilmaz, will Serbia recover from that last blow from the Greeks? They get it down low to Milutinov. They patiently get it down low to their best player, and he rewards them with a dunk. Excellent work by Serbia. Moraitis. Rokvakopoulos again. Are you kidding me? I don't believe it. Rokvakopoulos. They're going to be selling his jerseys after this game. He's having the game of his life. 5 of 7 from three-point range, 26 points. Yermas, it's a 4-point lead for the Greeks. And again, Serbia, cool as you like. Do not rush it. They play calm under pressure when so easily they could have rushed up a shot. Well, there's only one player that needs the basketball here, and you know who he is. And they get it, and the block, but he stays with it. Oh, he goes in! The gods have smiled on Greece. Hatzidakis, high off the glass. And Manilopoulos, I'm not sure he can believe it. This young team, look at that. They blocked it in a perfect follow. You have to give the man credit. Hatzidakis. If the Greeks hold on to win this game, make no mistake about it, this is one of the most important wins for Greek basketball in many years, with these young kids coming out and playing. Serbia, however, still have time.
Da produžimo ovde za šut ili dijagonala dole za njega. Ok? Možemo to da odigramo. To je 5 minuta. To je najbolje. To je 5 sekundi.
I mean, Serbia in these critical moments, they've been patient. They've done what they've needed to do. They've not rushed shots. They've been smart on offense. But the Greeks have been making plays at the other end. Yermas crosses midcourt. Do they try to find Milutinov again? Chigata Kurica picks up the dribble back to Yermas. And he is fouled out on the perimeter by Moraitis. That's an interesting strategy. I mean, Serbia tonight are 17 of 27 at the line. They're not shooting it great from the free throw line. Yermas is 0 for 2. And in the European qualifiers, though, he's came into this 7 of 8. He's going to bear down, and he's going to concentrate, and he is going to make that. And those Serbia fans are like, don't worry, we got this in the bag. Yermas has been really good tonight. Pezic is like, this isn't as easy as it used to be. Why am I still doing this? It's 91-88, 91-89. Great clutch shooting from Yermas. Serbia, if they don't get the steal, they'll have to foul. Maratos, they get it up low. Kalazakis for the layup. And the lead goes to 4. Manilopoulos calling the plays. Davidovich for 3. Yes, he makes it. Of course he does. And again, the foul with 6.7 seconds left. Against any other team, this game would be over. But you're talking about Serbia. They're not going away. 6.7 seconds. Unbelievable game. Unbelievable. And the Greeks just want to celebrate. They just want to go into the stands. Yildiz with that. Well, I guess they want to have a look at it and just make sure. I suppose there was no unsportsmanlike. That's the only thing I can think of. Didn't look bad to me at all. Nah, they're not going to call an unsportsmanlike there. If they do, I'm just going to stand up and walk out of here. Nah, you're not going to call that. The souvlaki, bring it out of the oven. It's ready to eat. So now, I mean, I don't know. Personally, I would hate to see the unsportsmanlike called. I'm not sure they're convinced. There comes a time where you just have to say, come on. You know they want to foul, but make an attempt on the ball. And I feel like he's done enough there to make an attempt on the ball. I wouldn't call it, but they might. You never know. They have called it. 2 free throws and possession. And I'm not going to question that decision by the referees because they had a long time and they know a lot more about this than I do. It's a tough situation. First one is good. Just didn't think it was obvious. So Serbia will be at home to Great Britain in their next game. And that'll be in Belgrade. And all I can say about that is if Great Britain ever wanted to play a meaningful game in basketball and the players, that would be it. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to show people you can play basketball? You're going to have a game at Serbia, potentially, to keep that powerhouse out of the World Cup. And likewise, Belgium tonight are going to come out breathing fire, knowing they've got a chance. Unless Serbia can tie it somehow, some way. But don't forget, Greece still have possession.
Ξεκινάμε. Αυτά είναι όλα δικό μου. Down screen, όχι πολύ χαμηλά. Να πάρει την μπάλα. Αλλά πρόσεξε. Πρέπει να κάνεις fake pass στο Ροκαβόπουλο. Fake pass στο Ροκαβόπουλο. Να τραβήξει το παίκτη σου. Μωραΐτης και μετά κάνεις pass στο έξω. Πηγαίνετε προς την μπάλα. 1, 2, 3.
6.6 remaining. Now Greece, they've just gone up by 3. They've got possession. And I think really all you need to do here is make sure you inbound the basketball. Ideally, to your best free throw shooter, but bare minimum, inbound it. What you don't want to do is throw it towards the other team's basket and give them a chance of potential game time three-point play. They do. They get it to Rukvakopoulos, and he is fouled by Yildiz, excuse me, and 5.6 seconds remaining. And Rukvakopoulos, who I am amazed at how well this young man has played today. And I genuinely say this kid with 26 points has been the best player in the game. Although Moritis has been outstanding with 23 points. Milutinov 24, 9 rebounds for Serbia. But this kid right here has shown some moxie some savvy, if you live in Spain, you know what he's got. But obviously we're talking about Greek basketball, and here he is with a chance to effectively put this thing on ice. First one is good. Rogvakopoulos, I think without question, the signature game of his young and very promising career. He makes both. Unbelievable scenes, folks. Yettermas puts it up from deep, and that's it. And Greece, I'm not sure how many people thought they would win it tonight. I certainly didn't after the start of the game. They have shocked the world. They have won it 97-92 over Serbia. Serbia's qualification for the FIBA Basketball World Cup has been put on hold. An incredible night for Greek basketball. An incredible night for international basketball here in Athens. And when you look again at so many kids that have come out tonight and been able to witness this, they are going to be basketball fans for life. (97-92), Greece win it over Serbia. Unbelievable scenes. Rogvakopoulos, 28 points, 23 for Moraitis, 10 for Kalaitzakis. Great night. Serbia, meanwhile, they'll have to try to beat Great Britain. I'm guessing they'll be pulling for Great Britain tonight against Belgium, because if Great Britain win their game against Belgium tonight in England, then it's over, and we know that Serbia will be at the World Cup. Those are the numbers. Four more threes for Greece, 5 more makes inside the arc for Serbia. Look at the free throws, and in a game like this, free throws mean a lot, but both teams did well. And all you can do is tip your hat to Greece, who came out tonight and played a whale of a game. So final score, 97-92. Greece win it over Serbia here in the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup.